30 minutes we'll be having discussion from quadratic equation, and then for the next 30 minutes there is a diagnostic assessment. So we are just trying to analyze whatever is needed in class 10, which you have learned in class 9, class 8. Okay, everything is clear to you or not. If anywhere we feel that extra classes is needed, just a little bit polishing, so we will be arranging classes for accordingly. So it's not a test, we are just trying to familiar with our students. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start with the discussion. First 30-minute discussion, next 30 minutes I'll be sharing the paper. Okay, okay. So quadratic equation we are going to discuss. So first thing first, equation that, okay, quadratic, what is quadratic and what is equation? Quadratic you have learned it in polynomial chapter, not in class 10. In class 9 only you have learned that what is quadratic. When the degree of the polynomial is 2, the name is quadratic, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, from there only this terminology came, quadratic. Here also, when you will see quadratic equation, always you will find the highest power of the variable will be 2. Okay, so that's quadratic. Or an equation means what in mathematics? Okay, expression is there and equation is there. Okay, expression we were talking about. Okay, this expression later on became polynomials, and there are a few criteria to be polynomial which you have learned in the previous class. Now equation, so equation means there will be equality sign in the middle. Left hand side will be there, right hand side will be there. Whatever is left hand side, whatever is right hand side, and it's an equation. If equality sign is there, we are going to call it equation. So x equals to 2, is it a equation? Yeah. Okay, x plus y is equals to 5, is it an equation? Yes. If equality sign we will see anywhere, whatever is there on the left side, whatever is there on the right side, we are going to call it equation. So since the name of this chapter is quadratic equation, now you will understand that we are going to talk about quadratic, but in equation form this time. That time you have seen quadratic in polynomial form. Expression was there. Polynomial is basically an expression. But this time we are having equation. Okay. Standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0.
No.
This is a standard form of quadratic equation. From now onward, whenever you will see such equation, which will look like 2x square plus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0 in class 11, in class 12, or in higher class, quickly you will be calling it quadratic is the quadratic equation we are having in front of us. So this is the standard form or general form of quadratic equation. That means our quadratic equation will, okay. Whenever we will be having a quadratic equation, whenever you will see the graph of the quadratic equation, see graph over here, we don't have to think about the graph and anything, but you need to have little bit of understanding about the graph. So when you will be having a quadratic equation, you will always find that the graph is a parabola. Okay, the graph will be a parabola, a U-shaped figure like this. Okay, or maybe a U-shaped figure like this, like this. Okay, that this type of figure is called parabola. Do you watch cricket match in Enaan?
Sometimes, ma'am, like I watch
Sometimes
highlights.
when
Yeah.
you have seen that when sometimes they trace the path of the ball, okay, the ball,
Ah, yes.
and they trace the path of the ball like that path of the ball is parabola. What is parabola? Type of figures name is parabola. You are having Enaan, the way I am having my name Namrata, same way, this type of U-shaped figure is called parabola. And when we will be getting this type of U-shaped figure, when we will be plotting a quadratic equation.
The equation.
Okay. Now, when the coefficient, okay, when I will write this 2x square plus 3x plus 8 is equals to 0. And if I will ask you, Inan, what is the coefficient of x square over here? Will you be able to tell me?
2,
Coefficient of x,
3,
and the constant is
8.
8. Okay, so I'm going to add one more thing over here. When the coefficient of x square, that means this a, if this a is greater than 0, that means if a is positive, okay, then our quadratic equations graph will be upward facing parabola. This is called upward facing parabola. Okay, when this a is bigger than 0, always you will find the graph is upward facing parabola. And when this a is smaller than 0, you will find the graph will look like this, a downward facing parabola. This type of question may come in MCQ. Just this much of understanding is required. So this is called downward facing parabola.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now see carefully. I told you that a is bigger than 0, then upward facing parabola. When a is smaller than 0, then downward facing parabola. A will never ever be 0. Okay, our quadratic equation will look like 2x square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. If I will write 2x square plus 5x is equals to 0, this is also one of the example of quadratic equation. Okay, if I will write just 2x square is equals to 0, this is also one of the example of quadratic equation. Okay, so you need to understand here b can be 0, c can be 0, the other terms are present or not present doesn't matter, but a will never ever be 0, because from there only the degree, this 2, the power 2, the degree is coming, and hence the name quadratic. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so always whenever you will encounter quadratic equation in your book, or the general format in your book, the general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Always there it will be written that a should not be 0. Why? Because once the a is 0, this x square will vanish from here. This will completely be 0, and you will just left with bx plus c. Now, can you see, Inan, that this is not quadratic, it is linear equation.
Yes, ma'am, because there is no degree of 2.
Exactly, and it happened due to this a, when a is 0. So now you are clear that a can be negative, fine, a can be positive, fine, but a will not be 0. Getting it?
Yes. Yes.
B can be 0.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, b can be 0, and it is completely okay. For example, 5x square plus 8 is equals to 0. If I will ask you over here, Inan, what is a, what is b, what is c, will you be able to tell me?
Yes, A is equal to 5, B is 0, C is 8.
Okay, so yeah, now I can see you are able to understand how to take out the coefficients of x square, x, and constant term. I am giving you a few more examples like this, and please tell me every time what is a, what is b, what is c. Because this type of question, sometimes a student get confused while taking out a, b, c. So suppose we are having
Yes, ma'am. Like, I had this question in the class test, so it is a little bit confusing now.
a is,
A is m plus n
b is,
minus 5,
and c is.
20.
Perfect. If we are having, what is A, what is B, what is C?
A is P,
Perfect.
um, B is minus Q,
Perfect.
and C is R plus S, right?
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I can see you are getting it. I have seen a student getting confused over here while identifying ABC. So you should be clear that the coefficient of x square is A, coefficient of x is B, and the constant is without any x square or x. Okay, if the variable is y square, then the coefficient of y square is A, coefficient of y is B. Okay, that way we need to take it. So understanding what is the general form of quadratic equation, okay, how the graph works, and graph and everything you have done in polynomial chapter as well, and how to identify the coefficient. Now the next part over here in your book is identifying whether the given equation is quadratic or not. So if the equation is x square is equals to x plus 2, x minus 2, the question is identify whether the given equation is quadratic or not. So do you understand how to solve this type of equation?
Yes, ma'am. So it also means x square is equal to x square is equal to x square x square minus x square minus 2 square, right?
Yeah, right.
So like um we can switch to one side.
Hmm. And then we will find that this is
uh,
not quadratic, right?
Quadratic equation, yes.
This is not quadratic. Okay, this equation is completely invalid. You can see 4 is equals to 0. An invalid equation or completely false scenario you can see over here, and that can happen sometime. Okay, it's fine. So here we don't have to write true or false, we just have to check whether it is quadratic or not. Let's move. Okay, just a moment. No, I'm sharing another screen. There we are having few more type of question. We can discuss those questions over here. Just give me a moment, because I can see your basic is clear. Okay. Can you see the screen, Inan?
No, ma'am, it's not visible.
Yes.
Now it is visible now.
Okay. Let's do this. Do you know how to find the roots of the quadratic equation? Finding the solution by splitting the middle.
Yes, ma'am, I know. I know.
Okay, let's do this question number 2. Is it readable?
Yes, ma'am.
2. Okay, we will discuss. Okay, we are having x square minus 3x minus m in bracket m plus 3 is equals to 0. We just have to find the roots, that means x values over here. Okay, let's
Yes, okay.
continue. So for finding the root, we will think about doing the factorization, right?
uh,
Here we can see clearly that splitting the middle term, we cannot, okay, For now, we can think about splitting the middle term as well. I'm just showing you both way. Okay, splitting the middle term, you can think about it, and other way also exist. So what can be done? Any idea?
We will simplify the m first. The
We will
bracket in
say
the brackets.
minus m square minus 3m, right?
Uh,
Then
uh, then uh, then we, we can use or we can use that this one also, right? Minus b plus or minus the root, that one also, right?
yeah, okay, we can use this rule as well. When nothing works, then quadratic formula. Okay, when nothing works, then minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. Huh. This one is quite time taking, but when nothing works, it's better to use this formula rather than wasting our time, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now I can see three ways are there. Okay, let's one by one all the way. So the first way, basic factorization you have learned in your previous classes, is to, whenever you are having suppose 5x minus suppose xyz you are having, and if I will ask you to do the factorization, so you will just take out common factor, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, x is the common factor and we are left with 5 minus yz and we are done with the factorization, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next way is, suppose we are having 5x minus xyz, my plus suppose we are having 5p minus pyz. So have you encountered this type of question where four terms are there, you will be taking pair?
Ah,
Okay,
yes.
you will take out common from the first two and that will be 5 minus yz. Then you will take out common from the next two, again you will be getting 5 minus yz. And now you can clearly see how many terms are there in an over here.
And four terms are there.
Okay, we will be calling it two terms. Okay, because in mathematics when x is there, it's monomial, one term. When xy is there, it's one term. Okay, when xyz is there, still one term. When xyz into t is there, is still one term. When xyzt plus 20 is there, now two terms. So whenever multiplication is there, we think it like it is attached with each other. Okay, x y z t are all are just pasted with each other, attached with each other. And 20 plus and minus separates the term. So in our case, in this question, we will see bracket as a single unit. A single unit. We are not going to see what is inside the bracket, how to open the bracket. No, we don't have to think about that. Okay, bracket is a single unit. So x into bracket, can we say it's a single term?
Yes, ma'am.
And then p into bracket, another single term, plus in between. So can we say two terms are there? Two terms. Now in this
Yes.
two term, if I will ask you, is there any common factor? So can you see the bracket is the same? The bracket is the same. So we will take out the bracket as a common factor and it will be 5 minus yz. That is the common factor. Still, we are not seeing inside the bracket what is there and all. We have just analyzed it is same and we have just taken it out. Now we will see what is remaining. So in the first part, x is remaining. In the second part, p is remaining. I hope this step you do always while splitting the middle term, right?
Ah,
Okay. And this is the reason behind that. This is the reason behind that, while doing the splitting the middle term, we make the bracket same and then we write the one bracket this, the another bracket that. Okay, so this is the reason we just take out the common, and that's why we write the common is this one and the remaining is this one in two bracket. And we write it anyway, we can also write it. Okay, x plus p I can write at first, and 5 minus yz I can write after that. Why? Because 3 into 4 or 4 into 3 is the same thing. Okay,
yes,
that's
ma'am.
why while splitting the middle term, no one has said you that you need to write this bracket at first and the other bracket after that. No one said. Okay, when you have learned that splitting the middle term, you have learned that one of the bracket will contain this, another bracket will contain this. We can write it anyway. right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because commutative property for multiplication says that we can change the places and nothing will happen. Are you getting it?
Ah,
Okay. So uh, let's get back to our question. Our question is this type of category. Four terms you can see on the left. We can take the pair, but see, Inan, here we need to do the arrangement as well. Already it is not arranged. So if we will take x square with m square, okay, let's take it x square with m square. We are arranging it because already it was not in arrange form. Okay, minus 3x
so,
minus.
ma'am, we can
Now,
if we like it is if it is the same also, like we'll get the same answer, right?
if we
If we didn't arrange it also, we will get the same answer, right?
if we will not arrange it, then how we will take out? See, if we are not arranging, from here x is common, right? And the bracket
So
will contain x minus 3. And here m is common and the bracket will be m plus 3. So both the bracket needs to be same, right? Then only we will assure that yeah, we are on the right track, right? So
okay,
here we need to arrange it. Sometime it happens that we are not arranging and it's fine, but this is the where we need to arrange it. Okay. So when you have learned factorization in class, I think 8, and then there is a continuation of factorization in class 9 in polynomial chapter. Okay, these are from there only. I'm just showing you first method. You can still, I'm still assuring you that you will be getting the same answer by using quadratic formula. And yeah, okay, you can use quadratic formula without thinking about anything. I'm just showing you another way as well. So it can be taken as x plus m in one bracket and x minus m in another bracket, the first one. Okay, this two, and the other two, minus 3 is common factor. Can you see it, Inan?
yes, ma'am.
And what is remaining in the bracket? X plus m.
Minus percent.
Since we have taken out minus common, only positive will be remaining in the bracket. Now, if I will ask you how many terms are there, so are you able to understand here? This is one term and this is another term,
Yes, ma'am.
because plus and minus sign separate the term, and bracket we can see bracket as a single unit. Okay, in these two circles, what is common? So can you see x plus m is common?
Yes, x plus m is common.
Okay, so we can take out x plus m as a common factor from here, and the remaining I am going to show you what will be there. So we are going to have x plus m, this is common, and what is remaining? So from the first part, x minus m is remaining, and from the second part, only minus 3. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, finding the solution means finding the x value. Finding the solution means finding the x value, and x value can be anything. It can be p, q, r, s, t, m. So we are getting from here x plus m is equals to 0. That means x value is minus m.
Yes,
Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
And the other one, the curly bracket will give us x value will be, we will shift m to other side, 3 to other side. It will m plus 3. Are you getting it?
Ah,
Okay, we just need to be clear. Finding the solution means finding the x value. X value can be anything. So far, any confusion, Inan?
no. Yeah. Confusions. No, no.
Now we can also solve it by using quadratic formula. Okay, let me show you like briefly how quadratic formula will turn out. Will it be really a lengthy or what? Let me show you. So we are able to understand what is A, what is B, what is C, right? Right, Inan? Okay, over here you can see clearly our B is minus 3, right?
Yes.
And our C is minus M multiplied with M plus 3. Any
3.
confusion?
No, no.
And you wanted to use quadratic formula. I'm just showing you. Minus B, that means minus of minus 3. Plus minus under root A, that means minus 4AC. So minus 4 into 1, and C is this negative M plus 3. So minus minus it will be plus. So M plus 3. Okay, over 2A. So just 2.
2
We are
into
going
1.
to have minus minus just 3. Okay, plus minus under root. I just want to see the inside the curly bracket, inside this square root. Okay, if that is solvable, that means we can use this process. Okay, so we are having 4m square plus 12m. Can you see this is an identity?
Ma'am, like we can make the 9 in
Just
like
we square formula we can create. Getting it?
uh,
You can write it as a 2m plus 3 whole square formula. Please check it. If you will realize this, then this way it is also easy.
A plus b the whole square formula ಅನ್ನೋದು. So from here it is a is 2 and
2a plus b. How
3.
like only the 4m square is there, right? How
4m
because it
square can be written as 2m whole square. Yes or no?
yes.
And 9 can be written as 3 whole square.
So,
So
so from
a
No.
square,
here
b square we are having. Now 2ab we will check. While checking 2ab, please don't look at this one. Create your 2ab. Okay, by yourself. So 2 into your a is 2m, your b is 3. Now multiply them and check. Is it present in the previous step or not?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Getting it? 2, 2 times
Uh,
4, 3 times 12, 12m. And it is already present in the previous step. Right?
yes, ma'am.
So while creating this formula, we just need to see carefully which one is a square, which one is b square. Which one is a square, which one is b square. 2ab we will cover the previous part. We will cover it and we will create 2ab by ourselves. And now we will check my 2ab and the previous step 2ab is same or not. If same, then yeah, great. We can go ahead. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting.
So you can continue solving, okay, by this method. If the previous method is not that clear to you, you can still solve it by using this way. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So far any confusion, none.
Ma'am.
I am sharing that paper now,
Okay.
and that paper is really simple. You will be able to answer me quickly. Just a moment. Just give me a moment. I am just opening it.
Uh,
Can you see the screen, Inan?
now I can see.
These are the questions. And you will answer me. I will fill it over here, the answers. The first
Okay.
part is really simple. Pen and paper is not required for the first part. Okay, just you have to read from here, fill in the blank. Tell me, take your time and tell me the answers.
First one is -5.
Next one is,
Next one is 0.
yeah, next one.
Next one is minus 17.
Yes. Next one.
Next one is minus 7. Mi- minus 7.
Yes. Next one.
Minus 3.
Next one. Find the HCF of this two. Now you can use pen and paper.
Okay.
No question.
Ma'am, the for 18, 6, 6 is the highest factor. No, 9 is the highest factor, right?
The table of 9 contain 48 as well.
Um, in 48,
Is divisible by 9.
uh, 48 is not divisible by 9.
That means HCF will be
Um, 6, no, 6.
6. Next.
Um, 36, 42. The next one also B6, right?
Hmm. Next. Pen and paper is not required.
Arranging no, descending order. Ascending to descending. 1 by 5, 1 by 7.
Ascending order you are saying.
Yeah,
Write an example in your copy. 100 by 2, comma 100 by 5. Which one is bigger? Which one is smaller?
102 is bigger and 105 is smaller.
So when the denominator is a smaller number, the result is bigger, right?
Yes.
When the numerators are same. So the same
Uh,
thing happen over here, right?
yes, ma'am.
Basically, we are having a bigger piece of cake and we are cutting in two part. So the portion will be bigger, right?
Yes.
Okay. Or next time you are cutting it in 10 parts, so small portion will be there. Same ascending will be
Ascending will be 1 by 5,
1 by 5.
1 by 7, 1 by 9, 1 by 12, 1 by 17, and 1 by 23.
Okay. So descending will be reverse, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, verify the left hand side and the right hand side. Please check it. Is it same both side? And if it is same, what is the value?
It is. Ma'am, it is same.
And what is the value?
The value is 18, 7, 8, 7, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, plus 10, 2, 3, 1, 54 minus 54, 1, minus 54, 2, 12, 0, 12 minus 5, and 72.
Perfect. Please do the next one. The perimeter of a rectangle whose length and breadth are given.
150 centimeter and 1 meter. we'll find the parameter 2 into a plus b to I'm 500
Yes,
500 centimeter.
yes, perfect. Let's do question 7 and 8 first. Is 90 a perfect square number?
No.
No. Please do the factorization of this quadratic polynomial.
Minus 12 minus 12 minus 4 and plus no. Um, 6 plus 2. And z is equal to 6 and minus 2.
We just need to do the factorization, okay? Because other side equals to 0 is not there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Please do question number 6 and find the x value. This is really simple. A linear equation we are having in one variable.
We should solve for x.
Yeah, solve for x. That's it.
Mm. It's 3 by 2. 6 Ma'am, the answer is minus 3 by 2.
Okay. So yeah, we are done. Only these were the question. And yes, we will be continuing with quadratic equation in on properly in from the next class as well. Okay. Today I have just checked that the concepts which is there initially, identify whether the given equation is quadratic or not, finding the solution by splitting the middle term, and quadratic formula as well. Do you know how to check the nature of the root as well?
Yes.
Huh.
Okay.
B square minus 4AC. If it is equal to 0, it has equal roots. More than 0, real and different, and minus, I mean, lower, less than 0 is, it don't have real roots.
Okay, so yes, I can see you understand each and every concepts from here, but I'll be showing you the scenario which can come in exam, or the type of question which do come in exam, because your base is clear. Now you need to have a exposure of different types of questions. So that we can do if I will feel confident that yeah, now you are done with this one, everything whatever is required, then we can just take any other chapter. Okay. We will
Okay.
be continuing with quadratic equation in the next class. So far, everything is clear. Do you want to ask anything, Inam?
Uh,
Nothing.
uh, no, like, but I still struggle with like complex questions such as today in a test, sir asked like 1 plus m square, and like complex question. Like I still lack with complex question and all.
Okay.
What type of
The
questions it is?
quadratic equation you were having where 1 plus m square or something was there. Do you want to ask that question?
You have that question?
I have that question, but others
Then
can
you ask.
ask. It's, it is in my notebook though. Wait a minute.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Ma'am, the question is 1 plus m square bracket x square plus 2 mc x plus c square minus a square bracket.
Here we have to solve it for x value.
Uh, no, like, yes. Like, we should prove that a square bracket 1 plus m square is equal to c square.
A square.
Into 1 plus m square is equal to c square.
Is there any given condition that the given quadratic equation has two same root, two distinct root, no real root or something?
Like it is equal. The roots are equal.
Roots are equal. That means the second discriminant must be zero, right, Inan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, b square minus 4ac is equals to zero, right?
Yes.
If roots are same and real, that means discriminant is equals to zero. right? Do you know this case, Inan?
I don't know, but
Yes
I
or
don't
no?
know how.
From nature of the root. Okay, nature of the root, the first case was b square minus 4ac bigger than 0. Then the roots are real and distinct. Okay. The second case is b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Then the roots are same. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this question is talking about this case. When it is written in the question that roots are same, okay, real and same, that means, okay, you just need to pick this scenario. When the roots are same, that means b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. And here you will substitute everything and automatically you will end up getting your proof. Let's do that. So let's identify what is A, what is B, what is C in our case.
So the root will have no value. So
Is
it's
equals
just
to 0. Yeah. B square minus 4ac is equals to 0. This is the case. Nature of the root. Okay. So B is this one, right?
yes, ma'am.
I will be showing you all this scenario in detail. Today, I'm just showing you this proof, but I will be taking these concepts in detail so that, okay, everything will be crystal clear to you. Today, I'm just showing the proof over here to you. Just a second, no? Our B is 2mc, that is square, minus 4. A is 1 plus m square. C is c square minus a square, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am. But how did 4a minus 4ac come up?
Okay,
Okay. It's a equation. Okay.
it's a format. Okay,
Okay,
nature
ma'am.
of the root. Okay, we are just taking the as it is the rule, that the rule says b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. That that is the case which will give us the same root. The roots are real and equal. Okay. Okay, from here only you will end up getting the proof, but I feel that I need to discuss this concept in detail. Okay, I will be taking this concept in on. You just try b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Just put the value b a c, automatically you will end up getting the proof. Okay, but
Okay.